Okay, I bought this driver in a Black Friday sale and I think it could well be the best value driver I've ever seen. This is of course the PXG Gen 5 0311 driver. This isn't the XF version, not the extra forgiving version, the standard one. I think this looks spectacular. When I unboxed it, took the head cover off and I got this for $199 and I couldn't believe just how good it looks. I'll throw it on screen now. You can see just the lovely shape of the head. You can see that gorgeous top line, that really nice crown. And then we start to look at the performance of this driver, and you guys wanted to see just how well it performs for the price. So today we're going to test it out here on a blustery golf course, and we're going to test it in the studio against my Paradigm to see just how good it is, because a Paradigm's still going to set you back upwards of £400 depending where you are. So let's hit a few down this first hole. Guys, I am also giving this driver away, so if you've entered in the first video, make sure you enter here. It's going to double your chance of winning. All you have to do, you have to be a subscriber, comment below PXG, throw a like on this video, and if you want to see the first video, I'll link that in the description below, where me and Gary play a worse ball and see exactly how we get on. I actually hit this incredibly consistently in the worst ball, so I battered him. I don't want to ruin it for you, but let's go down here and let's see. Heavy wind off left, so I'm just going to play for a nice fade off that left side. And straight away here, that's the ball flight that I'm wanting. That's the ball flight I want to play. A lovely low penetrating ball flight, not something that goes straight up in the air, not something that spins up in the air, because this is PXG's low spin driver. Apparently this is 25% more forgiving than the Gen 4 version, 25% more MOI, and to be honest, probably 25% better looking as well. So let's go again, let's see if we can hit a similar shot. Then I'm going to try and hit a draw into the wind, because a lot of golfers who want to play this driver will want to play it for its workability, for its versatility, and now more so than ever for its price. So guys, are you going to win this driver? Let me know where's the first place you go and play if you win this driver. So we're going to go for the fade again here. Maybe try and go a little bit higher this time. Again, starting left, fading back to the right hand side of the fairway. We're using the wind there more than anything to move this back, but I love the audio feedback I get from this driver. Can't wait to get it in the studio later on in this video and compare it against my Paradigm Triple Diamond. The ball speeds that the Paradigm creates are ridiculous. Right. Now you look at all this cluster up on the left hand side, which for me, that's flown. That's 280 carry, 300. Is this going to catch up with it? Is it going to keep up with it? I'm not sure it will, but for the price and for the technology in here, you can see we've got weighting all around this head. That is why it has so much forgiveness and so much MOI, should we say. And to be fair, for a low spin driver, I can't quite believe how many fairways I've been hitting with this, because a low spin driver for me, I always think, you know what, I'm going to get it out there, I'm going to gun it, I'm going to try and hit it as far as I can, get the ball speed, get the low spin rate and get the launch angle. Tick, tick, tick. But you don't often get the forgiveness levels that I've been getting with this. Is this the best value driver of all time? Guys, get in the comments below and let me know. Now this is a shot I generally struggle with. Wind's off left. Can we aim right and just draw it back? We'll strengthen the grip a bit, we'll stand a little bit more open, and we'll find out. That is absolutely unreal. Chris, what are your thoughts on that? Because that's one of the best drives. I wouldn't usually even take that shot on, but for me, I've managed to start it up the right side, drawn back a little bit, even with the wind heavy off left, and I'm starting to like this even more than I did the first time. And you see guys, one of the big things that I really enjoyed about this driver was the experience of receiving it, the way, I mean, it took 2 days to come. Imagine 2 whole days to come. That's quite ridiculous. I saw it on an Instagram ad and that's why I thought, you know what, for $199 I'm going to have to try this. You guys really enjoyed it. The video's performing really well, so thank you so much for that. But the experience of unboxing it, the experience of still getting the PXG stickers, the PXG information, the PXG big black box with all the foam in. I think a lot of people won't care about that, but I personally do. I think if you are going to go for the PXG experience, no matter the price, you still want to get it. Let's go on the next tee, let's hit a couple more, and then let's jump in the studio and test it against my gamer, the Paradigm Triple Diamond. No! Oh. Drink it, I thought you were cleaning you out with it. That is awful. We've got 3 videos to film today and I'm going to look awful. Look at that now. That has really annoyed me, that, because that's my favourite hat. I'm rather upset about that, but I'm not upset about these 3. This was the one that we tried to draw in. It just stayed there, and these are the 2 that we've played the fade with. So really, really happy with front to back dispersion there and side to side dispersion as well. Okay, so far so good, and this isn't the first time I've used this driver, as you all know, but I really wanted to put it through its paces a little bit more, and you guys in the comments were desperate for me to review this product. Desperate is a operative word, but a lot of people did want to see it. That's why I wanted to bring you guys a proper full review, and I really, really like what PXG are doing with this. They do actually claim that it's top secret technology, what their other competitors would love to know, which I think is really, really funny. Like TaylorMade and Titleist and Callaway will all come and say, we've got a 360 wrap, we've got a 60 times carbon face, we've got AI, and PXG are like, yeah, you don't know what we've got. Right, we've tightened the cap, Chris, as well, because we're into the wind. You can see the strikes on the opening hole, tiny bit out the toe, but actually still performing really nicely. I can't wait to see what the numbers say. Right, I'm going to try and just turn it over a touch. You can hear how strong this wind is. Strong grip, swing a bit from the inside. Right, that's a low pull, but that's doing incredibly well. And that for me is where this driver can potentially start to perform for you. For 199, it almost gives me a different feeling about this driver. Do I compare it against a Callaway, or do I compare it against a Ben Ross that would be a similar price at £175? Obviously the Black Friday deal is incredible. I don't know if there's many left actually, because a lot of people commented and tweeted me and Instagrammed me and said, I've just ordered one. So if you have ordered one, get in the comments below and let me know how you're getting on with it, if you've got it yet. Let's try and start this one further right, because it was a good strike, it was just down the left side. That one felt really, really good. And it was bang smack out the middle, and it's everything I wanted from this driver. Guys, how is this going to compare to the Paradigm Triple Diamond? I personally think it looks really, really nice as well. It looks nice and subtle, nice and low key. I like it's got the different colour on top. I think that's something which is quite different. I didn't really know what to expect because I hadn't done much research into the Gen 5 drivers realistically. And I know PXG are potentially bringing something new out in the new year, because we've all seen what's on the RNA conforming list alongside the TaylorMade equivalent. And is there something on there from Cobra as well, I think, Chris? I think there is, but Kirkland as well. Yeah, oh yeah, there is, isn't there? Right, let's send one up there. Let's see how it performs with a nice normal fly into, let's face it, probably a 30-mile-an-hour wind. Then let's jump inside and let's see how it does. I'm going to absolutely smash this one. I feel like I can hit this nice and hard, because it has got the forgiveness element that I want. Diamana shaft as well for that money. How's that one, Chris? Tiny bit cutty, and that's because it was a little bit heely. So I felt like they've all done okay. That wasn't a too bad a strike. It wasn't the best strike of the lot, but also with that adjustment, should I knock this down if you're into the wind? Guys, get in the comments below, what would you do? Let's get inside, let's test it. I'm really enjoying this, and for 199, could be a nice stocking filler, I suppose. Okay guys, so we'll set some targets out here with the Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond. For me, this is the driver to beat in 2023, potentially moving forward to 2024. For me, 275 is a pretty good number. We've just had 274 there for the first shot. And the big thing that I want to test here is not only how far does it go with a good one, but how far does it go for a forgiving shot? How far does it go if I don't quite catch it? Again, they're 260-ish carry, 276 total. That wasn't the best strike. That spun up at 3,200, which you can sometimes get with a Callaway Paradigm Triple Diamond. Let's try and really send one. Let's try and see either how long it is or how forgiving it is. And that one felt really good, felt really strong. That's the shot I like with the Paradigm. If Chris brings that in, you'll see that one's flying 273 yards, which for me is really, really good. Up to 300 yards, spinning 1,700. So for me, if that's what I can get with the PXG for £199, I would be really, really happy with that. One more to set the tone. And again, that felt really, really strong also in someone's garden. Okay, first shot with the PXG. Again, a nice fade, a shot that I do quite like hitting on the golf course. That's pretty much up there, to be honest, with the PXG. It's just behind it. That's 281 total, spinning at 1700 again. So a lot of people think the PXG is the best low spin driver of the year, and it was quite expensive, but we start looking at this PXG and these are peeling off. That could it? Again, bang next to it, 266 carry, 286 total, so a couple of yards behind. That one spun at 1900. We had a ball speed of 160. Can we hit another one? Because consistency-wise, I'm not going to lie, these have all been, literally you could put a blanket over all of those, and that one's flying past the Paradigm, 276, 295.95 total. And all of a sudden, at 1800 spin and 162 ball speed, this is starting to look like the steal of the century. Right. Now, you look at all this cluster up on the left-hand side, which for me, that's flown. That's 280 carry, 300 total with the PXG for £199. So guys, there you go. That is the 199 PXG Gen 5 0311 driver, and I can't believe I've just nailed all that in one. I hope you've enjoyed that review. If you have, smash that subscribe button. Remember, we are giving this away. I will give it away probably next week. I'm giving it a little bit of time like I do with all the giveaways for people to actually get amongst it, and we're drawing the Callaway Odyssey AI design putter next week as well. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see all of you at the same time tomorrow. I need to go and get Laura to wash my hat.